How you doing, everybody? It's Michael Norris coming at you live from Las Vegas. Real quick, I'm going to talk to you about how to increase your cash flow using credit cards. I'm going to tell you the best credit card I found that it could increase your cash flow. I've been using this for a year. I just found this out, researching, looking up some information, and I want to give that game to you guys. Give you guys some little bit of money. Yo, comment below money if you guys ready to hear how to increase this cash flow real quick. So I'm going to tell you what I did and what you can do, and this will give you, honestly, it'll give you enough to be about like another amount enough for like another stimulus check amount. So you have control, a little more control. I'm gonna give you a little bit of control, give you some free sauce, and this don't cost you anything. So one credit card, one thing I've learned first off is how to build credit. You know, my credit was, I shared my story in my YouTube video about how I had multiple payday loans in my name. I was seriously in debt, and this is what got me to learn about, building the value of building your credit plus, or building my credit plus, how to build my credit score. So I learned that, and I gave that game and helping out a lot of people. But I want to show you guys what I've learned now, is which I wish I knew before. I would have been done it. I could have even more money built up over the years, right? But it's how they actually use credit cards to actually work for you, not against you. And you're not paying all this extra interest, right? So you want to make this as a goal, is that you want to use credit cards. First of all, the mindset is you want to use credit cards. What's up, Alan? How you doing? You want to use credit cards. They actually could be your best friend, and I know they are for me. Because the more you use it, the more you actually build trust with the companies out there to give you credit. Especially when money's tight, you're trying to build up your extra, you're trying to build some extra money, or you're trying to build some wiggle room. Credit cards could be your best friend without paying extra money. So the credit card I use that I apply for is called Discover It. I saw this on another YouTube video. I was like, yo, let me try that. I saw about a year ago, and I applied that information. Remember, knowledge is not power unless you use it. So you got to use it. And it's not going to cost you any extra time. It's no extra work. You're just moving money around. So you want to get the card called Discover It. And there's many of them. They go, when you Google Discover It, you apply for it, choose the one that says it would double your cash back. That's the one you want to get. It would double your cash back. So get the Discover card, apply like ASAP. See where you're at, see if you get approved or not. You don't have to have excellent credit score to get this credit card either. So I'll say apply for it. Worst they can do is say no, and you know where you're at. They will tell you why you need to build your credit. And you just apply the information that I shared on my YouTube video about how to build credit. But anyways, get that Discover card. Once you get that Discover card, you want to start using it on stuff you're going to pay for anyways. It's not for, think about credit or using credit card or getting money or any loans, anything. You want to use it towards what you really need it for. Not for extra stuff like buy extra clothes, shirt, jewelry, whatever stuff you really don't need. Use it on, what I've been doing with using a credit card, I pay on stuff like rent. I could pay, if you could pay your rent online or mortgage, if you could pay that using a credit card, pay using that. Apartments I live in right now, they allow me to pay using a credit card. So I found out that, I didn't know at first, I keep paying with a check, but they have that. So ask if you can. You won't know unless you can. You want to pay as much as you can on this credit card, and that's what I did. So first off, get the Discover card. Bam! Discover. Let me write it down. I know this is kind of ugly, but Discover It, catch the drift. Get the Discover It card. And what you want to do is note down everything you could possibly pay with your credit card. Rent, insurance, I pay 6 months ahead of time, so I could, put as much cash on that card, right? Pay 6 months ahead if you can, or just pay monthly. That's all you can do, but use a credit card. So you got car insurance. I can pay on a credit card. Rent, possibly. Some do, some don't. What else? Food. Food. Gas. For car. If you drive a gas car, right? What else I use for food? Give me something else. What other bills you guys think y'all gonna pay? Emergencies. Any emergencies? I don't know. Car need to be fixed. Whatever. I try to put it on there. Anyways, get the drift. Use things that you can put on the credit card. And what you do when you put this money, you use these bills and you put it on the credit card. You dump this money over here first, and then you're gonna pay it off at the end of the month. You can pay it off at the end of the month. And what I did I didn't pay all the balance off in a month. I actually kept a balance on there, like an extra couple thousand, extra thousand on there for like a whole year. Why? Because with Discover It, that's another thing I'm going to tell you guys, that you don't have to pay it all at once. Why? Because they give 0 interest for 15 months. Use that to your advantage and make sure you note down the date of when that's gonna when that date is gonna expire, because they're gonna charge you interest on whatever balance you have on that. You don't want to do that because now you're paying extra money. You don't want to lose any money. I just got done paying it off, but I kept the balance on there for a whole year because I'm not paying any money. It's almost like you become your own bank. Like when you need an emergency or anything, or you paying for getting your bills, it's almost like you become your own bank. You got this extra money in your bank account basically. You just got to make sure it's paid off by 15 months, which will give you plenty of time. So you have an emergency, you got to buy another computer, and you need that for school because school's online. You know, it helps you with stuff like school, money's tight, trying to get to school, you're trying to build a business or whatever, or you're just trying to get through. This is going to help you out a lot. Using credit cards is your best friend because it helps you leverage your money without spending all your money at once, especially if you need some wiggle room. So you want to just note down what bills can you pay on your credit card, and call if you could switch it to stop, you know, try to not pay, you know, stuff out of your bank account, out of your checking account, pay on the credit card first, and then your bank account. Oh shoot. Oh, that's ugly. Whatever. You guys understand. Bank account. You want to pay here out of your bank account. So you're keeping the balance, you know, fairly low. And I say try to keep it around 1/3, you know. But even if you had half of the balance, like if your credit limit's like $5,000, you know, just, you know, try not to go over like $2,500. You don't want to max it out. You don't want to put yourself in that position. But you could still, I kept mine at like $1,100, $1,200. And then my bills after that every month usually add up to like another, you know, $1,500 or so. So it'd always be about $2,500 or $3,000, and I pay it off. And I always kept like $1,000 on it. But I didn't have to worry about paying the extra $1,000 off until 15 months later, or really 14 months later. Do at least a month before I pay it off. So that's what I do. But this will add you guys. Once you keep building this, it's going to keep getting cash back. So you're going to be every month, you're going to be excited. Like, how much cash back I get this month? It's going to add up to, you're going to see like, you know, $20, $50, $100. Mine's built all the way to $391 on like month, I think like 10 or 11. No, month like 12. So $391. Or actually month 11, because every 12 months they're going to double the cash back. So at the end of that month, you know, once it add one more month after I pay, you know, bills on it, it got to like 400 or something. So it multiplied it by 2. They gave me free money. They doubled my money. I had like about $400. They gave me $800. They doubled it. So this doubles times 2 equals. It was like, it went up to like 400 and something. I think 400 and like $2. So they doubled it, or 401. They doubled it. It was 802 and some change. Free money, $802 in free money, guys. Let me make sure the screen is on it. Give you guys some free game. $800. That's almost $1,000. It's more than a stimulus check for $600, right? You guys could double up on that at the end of the year. And if you're not even working, it's not an extra job. You're not even working any hours to do this. All you're doing is just put money that you would have spent normally. Normally, you guys put. Most of us learn to just spend it all out of a bank account. That's what I've been doing most of my life, all through my 20s. I wish I learned this earlier. But put all this on this card. And I'm teaching you guys, I'm showing you guys the best card. Now, there's plenty of cards that give you cash back, but I don't really think there's none that doubles your money, though. It's going to double it. So if you have $400, $500 get built up throughout the year, guys, it would double it. That'd be $1,000. Just free extra money. You ain't have to work for it or nothing. You could build it. You could trade that money, Forex and chill. You know, that's what I do, trade. I'll put some of that money now. Like now I got some money like to trade, right? Putting your bill, I'm buying a house right now. So putting money, that's extra money going towards that, can help you towards the down payment on a home. You know, you guys only need like 3% down, you know, on a $100,000 home, whatever. It's like almost like you could have a little like $5,000, right? To put on a home, right? Or whatever you want to do. So the extra $1,000 come in handy, especially if you have a goal later on, a year from now. And I recommend making goals a year from now. What you want to do in 2 years. They help you with school. That $1,000, you just look up like, oh shoot, look up. I got like extra almost $1,000. Like it's just free money. Or some of the guys wondering like, oh, I don't have the money to start this business. It's gonna cost you $100 a month, $50 a month, or whatever. So it's gonna be $100. It's gonna be maybe add up to $800 or $1,000 in a year. But I'm showing you how to get the money back. All you have to do is move your money that you're paying on bills you're doing already. If you start and want to start a home-based business or something, you can use a credit card so it won't, you know what I mean? It gives you leverage. You don't have to pay all of it at once. And you got a minimum payment. Usually like if you have $1,000 on the minimum payment is like $20 or something. Something low, $25, something like that. So it helps you, gives you more time, and then it gives 0% interest. Your goal is to get to cars where you can get 0% interest so you can leverage that. It gives you more time. And then another trick to give you more time. Say money is still tight or whatever's going on. You can always move that money that you have on here. Just spend the money on apply for another car with 0% interest. And you still can have a balance on that. And you still don't have to pay any money back yet. You give yourself 2 years, 3 years leverage and not pay money back yet. And you're not losing any money. It's almost like you got another, it's almost like you created your own extra bank account. And this extra free money without getting a loan. Because I'm telling you, one thing you don't want to do, one thing I learned at a young age, you do not want to touch payday loans if you can by any means. You don't want to get in credit card debt or build any more credit card debt with high interest or high balance, and you pay so much interest. So that was my first goal. When I had like 10, 20, almost $20,000 in debt in total with the payday loans and credit card, I was like, okay, first, any extra money I make, I need to invest in something to help pay this stuff off. So when I was 25, that's when I first got exposed to home-based business, so I can make extra money outside of what I'm doing with school, or outside of what I'm doing with at the job working in pharmacy. So I made sure that I put my money, I make sure I build my credit so I could get these type of credit cards. And also first pay them down though. You got a high balance, you got to work every month, make a goal and say, I'm going to pay this down, pay this much extra every single month to pay it down. Because if you're paying so much extra interest, you're paying a lot of extra money. But when you but I'm telling you, Discover It card, at least it can help you pay the balance down because it's going to double the cash back. You can have it they could transfer to your bank account, or you can have it applied to the balance on that card. So that's what I did. I just applied the $802 to my balance that's on that credit card. But this will help you out if you apply this free information. I look at this information about a little bit over a year ago. I applied it, and I'm giving it back to you. Some free information. You know what I mean? Because I know some people need it. Or you can use it. Why not use extra money? Why not? If you especially don't have to work not even an extra minute for it. Besides just make sure you just pay it off. Money management. If this helps you out, definitely share this video with somebody, man. Let me know in the comments if this helped you out. Say this helped me. Make sure you use credit card. I'm telling you, it's your best friend. It could give you extra cash flow. It helps with buying home, like in the middle of buying a home. So it helps you so much get better rates on buying a home. Credit is your best friend. So your credit is bad, it's okay. Mine was bad too. You just got to set goals now and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do to change it. All it is a mindset. Everything. Like even trading is a mindset. They say, hey, I'm going to learn this skill set. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get around people that know how to do this, right? Same thing. Credit. I'm going to listen to people that know how to build a credit. They've been through where I've been through. They grew their credit. Just apply the information. I swear, man. It will, eventually, over time, it's going to be feel slow at first, but you're going to grow. You're going to be happy you did it a year from now. Trust me. So 2021, let's get it. Let's build that credit. And use that money when you start getting a wiggle room. Use that money, invest in yourself. Let's get it. All right, I'm out. I gotta get back on the grind. I wonder who's gonna win it. I don't really follow football much, so I don't know who's gonna. I wonder who's gonna win the dang Super Bowl today, though. I guess let's go with GOAT Tom Brady. I don't know. I heard a young fella, Mahomes. They say he's like the baby GOAT, up and coming. So we'll see what happens today. All right, guys. But anyways, you guys have a good one. I hope this helped you out. I just want to give you guys game stuff that helped me build extra money. It's like another stream. Could be almost like a little bit of other stream of income, a little bit extra. You know what I mean? But let me know if it helped you out. Anyways, I'm out. Everybody have a happy Sunday and stay blessed. Let's get it.